Yo, how's everyone doing on this beautiful Wednesday night? Hope everyone have a really good day. I know you all Liverpool fans had a really good day after that performance we just had. Sorry I'm a little bit late with the match reaction. It's because I was watching that ridiculous Benfica and Real Madrid match. Absolutely mad. The goalkeeper scoring in the last seconds. Alison Becker like it was really crazy. And Benfica are to the knockout stages. They are actually through to the knockout stages, and same as Real Madrid. But anyways, let's get back to Liverpool. Absolutely beautiful performance. Beautiful performance. What did I say in the Bournemouth match reaction? I said the 4-2-2-2 he does works like magic in the Champions League. It does not work in the Premier League for some reason. I don't know why it doesn't work in the Premier League. Anthony Gordon was it yesterday. I've seen it this morning when I woke up. They've asked Anthony Gordon what is it like to play in the Premier League and in the Champions League. He said the Premier League is more of a physical game recently, which, like I said in the past few videos, if you remember, go back to the video where I was talking about is the Premier League done? Is the Premier League finished? I did say the Premier League is completely different. It's all to do with set pieces and all that stuff. Anthony Gordon said the exact same thing I said in that video. He said the Premier League is just transitions, set pieces, and physical. That's the Premier League. In the Champions League, teams that actually want to play football, they will play football. Probably that's why the 4-2-2-2 actually works in the Champions League and it doesn't work in the Premier League. Because the Premier League, you need to be more physical, set pieces really good at it, and really good at transitions. Liverpool and transitions in 25-26 ain't it, man. It's not the same Liverpool with um, Prime Salah, Firmino, what's his name? Sorry, Sadio Mane. It's not the same. That transitions, that Liverpool transition in 25-26 Liverpool transitions ain't it, bro. That's why we are struggling. Now, whose job is it to sort that out? The manager. Don't think that we actually won this game and we are through to straight without knockout group that I want the manager in. I do not want him in. I want him to go today. It doesn't matter if we won or didn't. Um, there's really nothing for me to say about the match. We absolutely dominated. Qarabag only had one shot on target. I think they had. Hold on, let me get it out quickly. 1 second. 1 second, people. 1 sec. 1 sec. Let me just get the stats. For I'll get the stats out quickly. Duh, duh, duh. Where is it? There we go. Right. Here we go. Here's the stats. Qarabag only had 5 shots, one of them on target. One on target. And we had 38 shots, total shots. Absolute domination, like I said. Dominated Qarabag with 12 on target. 10 big chances created and 6 missed. 0 for Qarabag and 0 missed. Let's get to player rating because players today, this one I need to talk about, but the rest absolutely had a ridiculous game. There's no way Van Dijk had 3 assists. What? Was I watching? Did he actually have 3 assists? Ain't no way he had. He assisted Chiesa, he assisted McAllister. Who else did he assist? Anyways, Ali didn't do anything anyway, so it really was like an off day for him. Robbo, really good performance from Robbo. Van Dijk with 3 assists. I really do not remember. I remember 2, but 3 I don't know. Gravenberch. Do you know what Gravenberch reminded me? He reminded me of Joel Matip in when he was playing at centre back when we had that run through like the midfield. We had to go through just to pass the ball or just get the ball out. It reminded me of that Matip with them runs he was making. Frimpong, he went out injured. I think it was hamstring. I really feel bad for Frimpong. His hamstring injuries recently been just every other game. He plays. He really he was in a really good performance for the past few weeks, and now he's injured again. If this is gonna keep happening for a while now, it's just gonna keep happening constantly. Then we have another Joe Gomez in our team, pretty much. He plays a little bit, has a good performance here and there, and then goes injured. I really don't want that. If that keeps happening, then we might have to get rid of him. It's really, really bad for me to say that. I understand, but we need to have a football team now. We need to have a player that's always there for you and not injury prone. Frimpong, Joe Gomez, and them type of players are injury prone. So I really hope it's not a hamstring injury, but when he went out, it looked like a hamstring injury. Really hope it isn't. Let's just see how it goes, anyways. For the how bad it looks, anyways. Bombadom. What else can I say about Bombadom, bro? It's Bombadom, the best player for us so far this season. McAllister, he should have had a hat trick. Maka should have had a hat trick. And what, bro? One thing, yeah. What is it with McAllister scoring headers? He's the shortest player. Apart him and Salah are the shortest players in the team. He always scores headers. What is it with him scoring headers? Is crazy to me, bro. You're one of the shortest players in there, and he's still scoring headers. It's mad. Love you, McAllister. Salah, really, really, really great goal. Like a beautiful goal. It reminded me of like old Salah. It reminded me of that goal. If you remember last season against Brighton at home when he scored that second goal. I think he was assisted by Curtis Jones or Bombadom, one of them two, anyways. That if you don't remember, go and watch it last season in the Premier League against Brighton at home when we won 2-1. That second goal from Salah really reminded me of the exact same thing, but it came out from an assist from Bombadom. He did the exact same thing for him, but reversed. If you remember against no, it was against Bournemouth. Salah assisted him and Dom took the shot. They did the exact same thing in this match, but it was the other way around. Dom assisted him and Salah took the shot. Wirtz really had a really, really good game. Had a goal, a really, really good goal as well. Like, he had a good game. There's nothing else for me to say about. Gakpo, he really deserved the goal today. I'll be honest. Really, really deserved the goal. The way he was playing, he was actually trying. Nothing worked for him. Really, really nothing worked for him. He had a few shots here and there, either getting blocked or the keeper saving it. Really, really, he really deserved the goal. I'll be honest with you. I hate on Gakpo. I don't hate the person. I just don't like the player. But today he deserved the goal. I'll be honest. He tried. It didn't work. I felt bad for him. It is what it is. It's football. It happens. What else can he do, man? Ekitike. Hugo Boss Ekitike. Oh my God, this guy. I should apologize to Ekitike. I really, really should apologize to Ekitike. I was going through my videos before the season started, and I went through a video where I said when Hugo Ekitike was almost a here we go, when Fabrizio Romano said Ekitike agreed with Liverpool on terms and all that stuff. I posted a video and I said I do not want Hugo Ekitike. I said this is how horrible I was, yeah? I said, because I never heard of Hugo Ekitike before in my life. I didn't know who he was. So him playing at Frankfurt, I genuinely didn't. I didn't even watch Frankfurt when they said the terms were agreed with Liverpool, because I thought it's not going to work out. Because Newcastle wanted him. I thought he was going to go to Newcastle and we actually going to go get Isak. But I said I really rather have Jadon Dance than Hugo Ekitike in that video. I should punch myself in the face for that. I really should punch myself in the face for that. I said I'd rather have Jadon Dance in that number 9 position than Hugo Ekitike. I should just punch myself in the face for that. Hugo Ekitike, you have changed my life, man. What a player. Hugo Ekitike, have you seen his goal, man? Have you seen him? Put it this way, he really reminds me of Luis Suarez. He really, really, really reminds me of Luis Suarez, man. A lot taller than Luis Suarez, but he really reminds me of Luis Suarez. The way he moves, bro. He's got skills. When do you ever see a striker with skills? When do you ever see number 9 who's actually techie? You don't actually see a number. I rarely ever see number 9 that's actually techie. Like I'm saying, he reminded me of prime Luis Suarez. Techie and flipping ridiculous in the goal. Dangerous in the goal. Hugo Ekitike, thank you very much, Liverpool. Probably the only thing I can thank you for this season, who you actually bought. Mad. Ridiculous, man. Let's see the bench. Endo had a really decent game as well. Train Ione, they came in like 67 minutes. 67? Yeah, I think. No, he came on 67 minutes. He really didn't do much. Rio, in that left wing, I didn't see it. I didn't see it much, anyways. I'm surprised he didn't get a yellow. He didn't get a red card, because that guy, every time he comes, if you remember, it was against PSV, and I think against Crystal Palace this season in the last Qarabag Cup game we had. He got a red card, both of them. But today he didn't get a red. Chiesa came on with a goal. I thought he was offside, but he really didn't. And yeah, it's like it was against Qarabag anyway. So if we did not win against Qarabag, then well, like, we actually should have had this performance. We just need to get that performance from the Champions League to the Premier League. We really, really need to just get that performance. Do not bun and forget about the Champions League. No. How about you do both the same? Where is that performance against, in the Premier League, where you actually have it in the Premier League? The only 2 games we lost in the Premier League was PSV and was it Galatasaray? PSV and Galatasaray, the only 2 teams we lost in this league. We have won the rest. We won 6, lost 2. I don't think we drew in any. Yeah, I don't think we drew in any. Let me have a look again. Champions League table. Yeah. 6 wins, 0 draws, 2 losses. We really, really need to focus in the Premier League. In the Champions League more than in the Premier League. We need to focus in the Champions League, because the Premier League is done. We are nowhere near even being top 2. Top 2, we're nowhere near, man. Let alone actually winning the league. On paper, mathematically, yes, we can actually still win the league. But is it possible? Arsenal need to pretty much lose the next 7-8 games, and we actually win all of them. Which is not just, it's not going to happen. It's not like, that's like ridiculous scenario if it happens. But it's not going to happen, let's be honest. Our only hope so far this season is the FA Cup and the Champions League. Now, who are we going to play against in the Champions League? We don't know. We will find out on Friday who we play against. There's nothing else for me to say, really. It's 13 minutes going on so far. That's a lot more than I expected, anyways. I wanted to do a match reaction, but I was really late in work. I came home late, so we'll do it for Newcastle if I'm not going to the game. I might be going to the game, I might be not. We'll find out, anyways. Please like, subscribe to the video, and all Liverpool fans, enjoy this game. We are through to the round of 16. And whoever we get against, really hope we do well and do not get knocked out of the round 16 one more time, because that was embarrassing last season. Take care and peace out, people. Love. I will see you Saturday. Bye-bye.